Welcome back. I'm Shaq and we got ourselves another video. This video going viral about dating as a single parent. This lady and this guy was having a conversation about being single parents, and I'm not gonna lie to you, the more she talked, the worse it got. Now everybody's seen a clip of him and everybody was talking about him, and I'll show you the clip. But the video itself, the more she spoke, the worse it got. But hold up, you just hitting this video, need to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just let me know that is real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip. Oh, you ain't know what that was. Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
What it's like dating as a single parent. What do you guys look for when you guys are dating? What are the difficulties of dating as a single parent? Is it easy? Is it hard? Because, you know, I don't know.
I actually just started kind of dating. Okay. So I wouldn't.
Oh, you were off the market.
Right, for a long time.
Okay.
So dating as a single parent is a little difficult to say. But beyond that, I think it's difficult for me to say because I don't have the same experiences as most people.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm a single parent, yes, but I have a nice village.
Somebody needs to pay for all my children.
That's very helpful. So it doesn't kind of interfere with my dating.
What do you mean by that? You mean like
life.
the kids?
Yeah, right. And when you have a good village, you have good people around you that, you know, you can count on. It makes it a little bit easier when you're dating because you don't have to work around so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking for a sitter and stuff like that, trying to be okay.
So like I would say when my daughter was very young, I don't think people really believed I had a daughter.
Right.
Because my village was just really great. So
what the hell did you just say?
my dad would get
No. That means if people didn't believe you had a daughter, you was never around your kid. And I'm letting you know right now, that's bad. She said that like that was a good thing. Dear, how long do you be away from your child?
her every weekend, and from the time she was born up until recent, because now she's a teenager, she make her own little decisions.
That's right.
But up until recent, you know, her dad used to get her like Wednesday through Friday, so that would leave me Monday and Tuesday, which means if I'm dating, I have Wednesday through Sunday to make plans and arrangements. So Mondays and Tuesdays was off limits, right?
For me personally, dating is not it's not complex for me. Because one, I don't have any restrictions. And by me saying that, yes, I do have older kids. So
no, but we mean how was dating when your kids were younger?
When they were younger,
yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, when my kids were younger, when I was dating, it was a little bit of a challenge. Because of course I have kids and the other individuals didn't have kids, so they didn't understand the importance of me helping my children do their homework, putting them to bed, or maybe cooking dinner for them to make sure that they were okay. And sometimes I used to get a lot of backlash, attitude.
Really?
Yeah, of course, because you know, sometimes certain women can be selfish.
Yeah, because that's very selfish.
Because they're not in that position. Because they don't understand what parenting is. So of course, so they used to always get mad. Oh, you're not spending enough time with me. You know, and I used to like take offense to it or whatever.
I'm spending time with my kids.
Yeah, I have to spend time with my kids. I actually cut off women that came at me like that.
Oh, wow.
You get what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Now I want everybody to notice he ain't talk about he got help or anything. That lady just went on an actual rant about how she got all this help from everybody in her family, her daddy, everybody was helping out. Him? Nope. You kind of see the difference between those two. You see the difference. At least I see the difference. I hope you see the difference.
Yeah, so I can say it was difficult when my kids were younger, when I was dating and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because my kids is my priority. They come first. So
I'm not a person that particularly likes to date people with kids anyways.
I beg your pardon?
So
why is that?
What?
I prefer not to date people with kids because I don't like to deal with drama.
Again!
So it has nothing to do with the kids. I love kids. But I just don't like to deal with the drama. And usually
The more she speak, the worse it sounds. Single mother who don't want to date single fathers. She don't want to deal with the drama. Madam, that goes both ways. Men don't want to deal with the drama. You're going to tell them that there is no drama. And he's going to tell you there is no drama. But let me guess, you're going to want him to believe you though, right?
They have some form of drama, even if it's not necessarily like super chaotic or toxic. It's some form of, you know, you guys have an issue. And I don't like to deal with it because I don't have those issues.
Fair? But that's not fair.
It is,
you
because
can't just X somebody
I'm
out.
telling you, I don't want to deal with you because of the drama that comes along.
But if there's no drama, you can't.
9 times out of 10, I was always right.
You finished?
I can't stand it when people say 9 times 10 I was always right. You already have a bias, and now you're gonna just put this stat that no one can prove. You're gonna put this stat on what you just said. You're the only person to prove this stat and just say that's why I don't want to do it. You can just be a liar, but whatever. I guess you do whatever you want.
The men that don't date women with kids, I understand where they're coming from, because don't no man want to play Mr. Cleanup guy, right? Especially if it's a productive, competitive man. Why should he come in that situation to clean up that situation?
Why not?
Nah, I don't.
It's not mine. That's ooh, the more you talk. Oh, let's keep going.
I don't agree with it.
I get that you're saying you don't agree, but I'm saying why not?
So, dating single moms, right? Let me rephrase that. Dating single modern women. This is 3 questions that I will ask them. What is it that you can offer me that you haven't given to another man?
Oh my goodness.
This is what I said. What can you offer me that you haven't given to another man? And the reason why I'm saying that, because 1, you shared your youth, your fertility, and your womb with another man. You shared your womb. You gave another man the biggest honor that you can give him, right? And my second question to that woman would be like, why didn't it work out with the father of the kid that, you know what I'm saying, that you had a kid with, or whatever. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because you created this family. So why should I give up my resources to take care of your kids, right? Because men, we're very territorial, right? Because 1, I have to share you with your kids. That is not mine. And also I have to share you with the father of your kids. Who is to know what time the father of your kids is on? Because as of late, I've been seeing men been killing other men because they're dealing with their exes. You get what I'm saying? Okay. And I don't know if that man may want to cause some harm to me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I understand everything when men are saying I don't want to date single mothers with kids or whatever. You get my point?
I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So what's the third question?
So and let me ask you this question, bro. If you went to the store, would you buy a product that had a broken seal?
No, I'm not gonna.
You wouldn't. Why you wouldn't buy a product that had a broken seal?
Because it's already been, I don't know what's in there.
It's the same thing. That's the reason why men say they don't want to date women with kids, because you already have been tainted. You already shared your womb with another man. So,
but are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm being very serious.
So okay,
I'm being very serious.
So to be a counter to that, because that is absolute. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's some bullshit, and I'm going. That's some mother bullshit. Yes, it is.
Go ahead.
Like fire, hellfire, this fire in my skin.
You about to see who she really is. You're a potty mouth. That's what you are. You're a potty mouth. You speak like a sailor.
Because I'm gonna say it is because you just said your first question was, well, I'm gonna ask a woman, what can she get? What can you give a woman that you ain't give to another female?
Okay. All right. Okay.
What can you? But no.
Okay, go ahead, Vic.
What can you give another female that you haven't? What can you give this woman that you haven't given to another female? Why does it have to be that a woman have to bring you something? I'm not. Who the f are you that I gotta bring you something?
Okay.
What are you bringing to me?
Here we go again.
Okay. It goes both ways. I thought. Now that's one. Now, 2, you're saying, well, you don't know what that circumstance could be, what that situation could be. So are you speaking from a standpoint of a man who does not have kids just yet?
Both.
Or you can't speak from both. And the reason I'm going to say you can't is because just as you're a man, if you are a man that has children, to say that to a woman that has children, it almost sounds no, not almost. It's narcissistic as hell.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not that again.
Because if you've given another woman kids, who are you to ask a woman what you got to offer me because you gave kids? Did you not give another woman kids? So what happened with that family that you were building? Okay. Why did that not work out?
Okay, so can I answer your question?
Sure.
Okay, one, Vic, it's a double standard, unfortunately.
Thank you. That's it. It's a double standard. Do women like her think guys want to take care of you all your life? Do you think those guys who be working two jobs want to do it? I think most guys would be all right with one job. Triggered. I'm triggered now. Brother man, speak to her.
Men can do it. You can. A woman cannot do what a man do. And two.
No. Yes, we can.
Okay.
I'm a feminist. I'm a big flaming feminist.
Okay, but let me say this.
No, you can't.
I know the detractors and the critics going to come for me because I have kids. One, my kids are grown. I have a 23-year-old.
But at one point they weren't.
But let me answer the question. I'll let you talk. Let me talk.
You're right.
I have two girls. I have a 23-year-old and I have a 20-year-old. My oldest daughter has recently graduated from college on her way to grad school.
Yes, Lord.
My second daughter, she'll be graduating from college pretty soon, right? Secondly, I've never been married. So what I can offer a woman is marriage. That's the biggest honor. Listen, hold up. That's the biggest honor a man can give a woman is marriage. Yes, that is the biggest offer I can offer a woman is marriage.
She giggled. I want everybody to acknowledge she giggled when he brought up marriage. That right there is showing you that women like her, not all women, my chocolate sisters out there, not them, not even my single mothers out there who realize that, hey, yo, I need the guy. I need this stuff to happen because I need everything to become great in my life, in my children to become great, in this guy to be great. Not them, but her type. They don't respect marriage. It's no need for it. The fact that she did that, marriage is not even a big thing to her. It's a talking point. It's something she'll probably say to people. But why would she giggle? Why would she giggle when he said that a guy marrying you is one of the best things he can give you? You giving him a kid is one of the best things you can give him. That sounds wild.
Because you know why? Can't no woman ever said that I was married to them. So that would give that other woman bragging rights that I've given you the biggest honor by marrying you. You're not just my baby mama, but you're my wife. And you can research my name. You would not see my name logged on any marriage license in all 50 states of America. Yes, and that's what it is. I'm bringing marriage and I'm bringing my resources to you. That's what I'm bringing. Resources and marriage. And I have receipts because I am successful. When my kids were born, I always had custody of my kids and I have receipts. And my kids' success shows it. So I know what I'm talking about.
Burn.
Ralph, do you have something to add?
Go ahead.
Boy, she triggered the hell out of me. Big screen. See? I told you the more she talked, the more you would got upset. Now, I ain't gonna go through this full video, but I am gonna play you that clip that everybody is upset about what he said.
See this, Vic. So you don't think that a man that is productive and competitive, taking on a pre-made family, so you telling me that's a good thing? Okay, let me ask you this. How are your kids are going to be an asset to me if I was dating you?
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that.
We know.
See,
I would never, because you would never ask me how my kids would be an asset to you.
That's the thing.
That's insanity.
But see, I'm coming from a logical standpoint. You have to ask those questions.
Any woman,
and let me say one more thing.
It's gonna let you say, how can your kids be an no, sweetie, no.
It's the truth.
No, it's not. Because if we're talking about we're living in a world, because we're talking about living in a world where you're constantly putting a male on this pedestal and you're forgetting that this is not the old days. So right now at this point, there are a lot of men that sit on a pedestal, but baby, their pedestal is way, way beneath that woman's.
Man, you corny.
I'm not done.
Okay.
So when you say, what can you bring to the table, I feel like that goes both ways these days. Traditionally, back in old days, women couldn't bring that much. We didn't have that much. We weren't able to accomplish as much. But we have come very, very far. And I'm going to say that as a single mother myself, that a lot of men cannot even sit at the table with me, if I'm being honest, and I still give them a seat.
This nigga.
I still push the seat open for them to sit down and show me what they can bring to the table for me. Because I know intellectually, I know financially, I know on a 1,000 different levels, they don't even meet me halfway. So when you make a statement like that, again, like I said, I'm a single mother. I'm a modern woman. I have so many friends across, not just in Florida, this is not Miami. I'm talking about friends, period. And they're single mothers.
Approximately 10 hours later.
But they bring a lot to the table. And for a man to ever ask me what my kids could do to benefit him, he would never even speak to me again.
All right, but let me ask you this question, Vic. So,
I'm so triggered right now.
So do you want a man to come in there and share his resources with your kids?
I have a question.
Please stop talking.
No.
I have to counter it. I have to counter it.
Just answer it. I need
He's
yes
sharing.
or no.
Do I want him to come in and share his resources with my children?
Yes or no?
I'm trying to get clarity on a question.
If you're dating a man,
what is the resources that he's sharing with my children?
His finances.
I don't need them.
Because Vic,
You lying ass.
Vic, that's cap. I don't care what you say, Vic. Listen, Vic. I don't care. If a man is dating a woman at some point in time, Vic, a woman is going to want a man to share his finances in the household. Yes. So you telling me you're going to sleep, you're going to lay up there, you're going to date a man, you're going to sleep with that man, and you ain't going to ask that man to contribute his finances?
So here's the kicker.
I find that to be hard to understand.
Here's the kicker.
That's cap. I'm sorry.
Here's the kicker. Cap. Here's the kicker, and we're going to clear it up. I never said I would expect a man to come in and share his not share his finances. I never said that.
You're not just wrong, you're stupid.
That's his resources.
Okay, if that's all the resources he has, that's problem number one. We're going to start. No, that's definitely problem number one.
That's his resources.
That's not enough for me.
Halfway. Take a few.
So again, it's not, because I have my own money. So when you start talking about modern women, and you're sitting in front of a woman that makes well over 6 figures a year. You're not going to tell me that a man can step through that door and tell me, what can your kids do for me? No, baby, what can you do for this household? Because this household runs effortlessly without your finances. So the expectation would be, if you're stepping through this door, why would you step through my door and you're not able to provide any resources?
Okay, Vic, listen, I don't care if you make 6 figures. You know why? Because at the end of the day, your 6 figures is for you. You would never share it with me. At the end of the day,
why would you think that?
But Vic, listen.
I can't do this. Yeah, that lady is nuts. That lady is nuts. She's disingenuous. She just speaks. Every lady who gets in front of a camera and get put on YouTube makes 6 figures or above. The amount of women who are all just above 6 figures. And every time I go check the stats for how much money black men and black women make, the average do not make 6 figures. But it's starting to seem like that everybody on Clubhouse and everybody on YouTube and everybody on Facebook and everybody on Twitter has to be like a millionaire. Everybody all makes 6 figures. Everybody.
He ain't lying.
It's like it's the craziest thing in the world. I'm so triggered. This is what I took as when he was saying, how can your children be an asset to me? Your children are you in that other man's legacy. They're not my legacy. Your children are actually, this sounds bad to say, but it's reality. Your children are actually just taking from me. That's it. Unless you're telling me that you gonna have your children in the house doing my taxes or out in the backyard digging up holes looking for gold, pretending that they Hector Zeroni or Stanley Yilnance.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad. You keep digging.
What's my benefit? Which I don't think anybody will agree to that, which means he is actually being a good man by doing that. It's not natural for a man to just take care of somebody else's kids. Oh man, hey man, this video, I can't believe it. I'm so upset. I'm triggered. Everything I told you, the more she talked, the more upset I got and the more crazy it sound. And then out of nowhere, she went from talking about villages to being like a full-fledged feminist. Village, feminist, two things don't even mix.
Oh, you know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.